You mentioned the subway. Let's talk about it. In just the last month, 5 teenagers have been shot on SEPTA property, different platforms.
On May 13th, a 14-year-old was killed on the Market Frankfurt platform at 52nd and Market. On May 17th, 2 18-year-olds were shot on Route 33 bus at 21st and Diamond. And then on May 24th, a 15-year-old Roxborough student was shot and killed on the Route 23 bus. And then this past Monday, a 19-year-old was shot in the leg at 15th and Market near City Hall. Again, that was just all in May.
Yeah.
So SEPTA Police Chief Charles Lawson joins us now. We thank you for being here.
Chief.
Good to be with you.
Yeah. First, I want to start with, since we were leading in with what happened over the past month, what's your reaction to the fact of all those instances affecting our young people and the fact that many people say this happens all the time on SEPTA?
Yeah, well, it really has, and this is a new phenomenon for us, concerning, no doubt. But look, as crime goes in this city, it's going to impact us. It would be crazy to think that we would remain immune from the level of gun violence that we've seen in this city for the past several years now, and it's here now. It's starting to impact us on the transportation system.
Well, when you say it's new, though, I mean, over the past couple of years, we've seen an increase, a pretty steady increase when it comes to violent things happening.
And robberies are up like 90%.
Yeah, so crimes against persons has been climbing steadily, but we haven't seen this rash of gun violence on the system that we've seen so far this year.
What do you think, what's the uptick all about?
I'll tell you, it's unique. Our gun violence that we're seeing is unique to us, right? We're not seeing the normal drivers of gun violence, which is gang activity, narcotics, distribution, turf wars. We're not seeing that. Our gun violence is being driven primarily by 2 things. Seemingly easy access to guns. I mean, it seems like everyone has access to a gun. And then, you know, our individuals being less civil, more quick to anger and rage, and when those arguments start, somebody has a gun.
So what are you going to do about it? I mean, what are these bans that you're talking about? You're banning masks,
so
hoodies,
yep.
What?
So the shiesty mask, the ski mask type thing, we've seen a pattern now where this trend has been usurped by bad actors who are now using it to engage in crimes on SEPTA.
Well, who's going to police that?
We are. So if
I have a mask on or a hoodie or whatever, and I'm trying to get on a train, how's that going to be triggered?
So if we get notified by a customer, by an employee, that we have individuals fully masked up, concealing their identity, we're going to send police to engage with that individual, not in a punitive manner, but you're going to be asked to remove the mask or escorted off.
And how's that been going so far? Because now it's been about a week.
We're actually seeing a lot of compliance with it.
Really? So people are just not putting them on? Or you mean compliance, like once you arrive, then they're willing to take them off?
That's what we're saying.
What is this technology where you could figure out if somebody had a gun on them?
Yeah, so we're testing this technology out. It's an AI software that kind of layers over our camera system. We have a very robust camera system at SEPTA.
Yeah.
And this thing will spot a gun that's produced out in the open, right? So it doesn't need human eyes to sit there and watch for it. It'll detect a gun out in the open and send an alert to the police department that there's a gun at a particular station on camera.
What do you got, 30,000 cameras?
30,000 cameras throughout the system.
So it's triggered, and then you get an alert, then an officer immediately goes out?
Immediately dispatched, yeah. Okay. That whole process happens within 5 to 7 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Could you do something for us?
Sure.
Now that you're the boss, the chief, let us know when there's a threat on SEPTA.
Yeah.
In the past, it seemed like you guys were hiding the trouble.
Yeah, I know we've been accused of that. I'll tell you the steps that I've taken since I've stepped in is we're now creating a public dashboard for crime on SEPTA. So that's going to be populated by daily crime. It's going to be edited every day. It's going to have things on there like individual pictures that folks that we're looking for who have engaged in crime.
And if something's going down, you're going to let us all know immediately.
That's going to be available to everyone.
Now, when you say available, does that mean can we get an alert on our phones, or you mean we have to go to this dashboard?
Yeah,
like, is it a website and you log on?
There's no question we need to get better about releasing press releases and things more quickly, and that's a goal of mine, absolutely.
Well, you know,
but for Ryder, though, if you're saying this dashboard exists and that's where they can get it, does that mean if they're on the train, they need to log on and see, or will they get an alert to their phone?
Nope.
How does it work?
So it'll be a link that you can link into this dashboard. It's something that we're going to kick out through our app, so we're going to send it to every customer.
It's got to be a notification that something's happening, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like kids on college campuses, they get an alert.
Right.
Something's going down.
Yeah.
I want to know if something's going down.
In that moment.
In the moment. Can you get that?
And you bring up a good point because, we encourage everyone to download our app and use it, right? Well, that's a two-way communication mode. So we can kick things out through that app to our customers that are on the system to look for somebody that we're looking for, or be aware that this is going on.
And then there's a matter of, though, there's a lot of openings right now, right? You guys need more officers.
We've come through some lean times over the past several years. I'm excited about the fact that we're rebounding right now. We just have a very large class in the academy.
Oh,
It's going to
really?
be graduating next week.
Is it enough to fill up the gap?
So it's 21 cops. That's a large class for
Right,
us.
but there's about 30 openings,
About 30
correct?
some openings,
So still
and
some.
we're trending. We have a class starting in January. We're trending in the same 20 recruits for that class as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want this job? Oh, jeez.
I'll tell you, it's pretty cool to spend. I've spent 30 years at SEPTA in the police department, and now I have an opportunity to finish my career with a large, voice in how we make
Sure.
the system safer.
Chief.
You are now considered the first chief to be appointed who actually rose through the ranks.
Yeah.
Do you think that will be the difference then compared to what we've seen in the other hires?
I'll tell you, I spent 30 years crafting my reputation in the system. We're a young police department. We're only 43 years old, and I've spent 30 years of that there. So yeah, I think transit police is unique. It's different than municipal policing, and so having that background, I think, is very helpful.
Yeah. Your wife, SEPTA cop?
My wife is also on the job. Yeah, she's going to be retiring soon, but yeah, we met on the job.
Well, yeah.
A SEPTA love story.
Philly through and through. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. We hope to talk with you more then as you start
Absolutely.
making these changes, and keep us updated.
Thank you.